Hello, I'm Tori, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, you guys, today we will be doing a makeup look with the new Frosted Flakes Glam Light palette. If you looked at my last video, if you haven't, go back and watch it. But I pretty much did an unboxing video for this palette, as well as I did an unboxing for this wig. If you have not seen those two videos, go to my channel and go through my videos and watch the last two videos I posted. But you guys, we are back again, and today we will be doing a full makeup tutorial. Now, it's pretty much going to be on watching me do my makeup. If you see anything that you didn't know about or have any questions about, whether it's products or a certain way that I did something, you can comment down below, and I will definitely help you out. No problem. Or if you just simply have a question about something that I'm doing, 100% comment down below. So we're going to get into this makeup tutorial. So stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start on is brows. I usually do my brows first. I know some people, they do their brows last. Some people do their brows in the middle. I'm a person where I have to do my brows and eyeshadow first before I do my foundation and everything else. So for brows, I will be using today. Now, I use several things. If you only use two things, that's fine. I use a couple of things. So the first thing I use is this e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. I know it's looking a little beat up, but that just means it gets used. And then I use this LA Grwm Pro eyebrow pencil, mechanical one as well. As well as sometimes I just use a simple dark brown eyeliner pencil, nothing special. And then I use my little angle brush that goes to the angle, and this for my blending for my eyebrows. So that's everything that I use for my eyebrows. So let's get into these brows, shall we? So let me grab a palette with a mirror, because I need a mirror. I'm going to go with the palette that I'm using today. So if you did not catch my last video where I showed the palette that I used and everything, this is the palette. This is the Frosted Flakes palette by Glam Light. This is what it looks like. Super, super cute. If you can see that. Super cute colors, really, really cute. Oh, sorry, kind of messing with my lighting really fast. Excuse me, technical difficulties. All right, so I'm gonna choose this one just to focus in on my brows. If you see me looking down, I'm looking right into this mirror. That's where I'm looking at, just so I can make sure my brows are in check and in order. Like I said, everybody does their brows differently. If you do your brows one way, that's cool, that's fine. This is how I do my brows. So, yeah. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is the e.l.f. brow mechanical pencil. But first I like to brush my eyebrows down with the spoolie just to get those hairs in order, so everything can lay properly. Move this on out the way so this hair won't be in my way. So I usually do that. So after I have made sure the hairs are in properly, I usually take the top off. I'm looking like hot sauce right now. Okay, so then I just fill them in, mainly at my ends. I have a natural, like, lightly thick brow, so I don't have to do as much to fill my brows in or to make them appear thicker. But yeah, but I try to just use dark browns. Sometimes these pencils are lighter than what you think. That's why I use different things instead of just one thing, because sometimes they're a lot lighter, sometimes they're a lot darker. It's just a whole process, you know? So once I got them semi where I desire, but they're super light, as you can tell, I usually go in and with my other brow mechanical pencil that is darker, and I go through it just to darken up the color. No, you guys wouldn't believe it, but I actually was thinking about making my eyebrows orange to go with this hair. I'm happy I didn't, but that's usually when creative minds take it too far, you know, sometimes. But I'll probably still do a look with those eyebrows, but probably not with this hair. Even though some people would argue, disagree, and be like, no, I definitely would have did that. But for me, it's no. Okay, so I also go in with this LA Girls eyeshadow palette. that goes from blacks and dark browns and stuff. I've had this for a minute. It's a little beat up. Just means it gets used. And I usually go in with this brown and this black just to set my brows, as well as setting them, as well as making them just a pinch darker. So that's usually what I do. So I usually grab this one right here and this right here, and then I'll tap it just a little bit so it's not like that. I'll do it right in the camera so y'all can see. And I just go over my brows with that. If you notice, it made them darker. And it's okay if your brows don't start out perfect as you lining them up, because the concealer gonna snatch it and take care of the rest. So alright. So the next thing we're gonna use is my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. So I'm gonna go in with that to line my brows. Well, the top of my brows with this one. So usually, like I said, I look in the mirror, hope y'all can see, and I line it up with my brows, and I just carve out the shape and size. I know I said I wasn't gonna use this one to conceal, but I am. I'll go with my lighter one to clean up anything else. But I just use that to carve it out, kind of how I want my brow to be. And one thing I want to tell people, brows are not meant to be twins. If you can make them twins, then amazing. But brows are sisters. Some people even make their brows almost look like cousins. Now, I won't go for that. But everybody does things, everybody does things differently. But at least sisters. So this one is usually my harder brow because this is my less dominant hand. Well, less dominant side of my body. Okay. So now what I do is I usually go back in with that same brush I use for powder. Of course, dust it off, and then I just make sure my eyebrows are nice and carved. It's a very small, slender brush. So I just go in with that and just blend it out. And make sure those eyebrows come to that point. I live for the point. And don't get discouraged if you gotta go back over a brow. Don't get discouraged if you gotta fix something that you didn't have to fix the last time. Brows are a process every time. Some days you can have the best looking brows, and then some days you can have them not the cutest brows. It happens. Even the best people, every day their brows are not perfect. So, if anybody is telling you, you know what I'm saying? Because I know people try to make makeup seem like it's this hard, drawn out thing. It really is not, It's not. It's just all about patience and what you're willing to give your time to. Okay. So anything that I didn't get under this one, I just go back in with the small concealer brush, and I just pat that in, blend that out. Okay, so what I noticed immediately about it is that I need to add a little more to this eyebrow. So there we go. I I said, they don't gotta be identical twins. So don't get mad if your brows are not identical twins. You might have a good day and they actually are, but that's how it is, okay? Okay, honeys. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little concealer on the top of my eyelid. Ooh, wrong concealer. Wrong concealer. I'm gonna put my lighter concealer. And this is by Maybelline Ageless Concealer or whatever. I like this concealer. It just dries super fast. But it got like the cooling effect to it and stuff to plump up your eyes in the dark spot areas and stuff. But I prefer my my LA Girl Pro concealer. But this one is good too. I know I'm looking crazy. Makeup stars are looking crazy, girl. That's one thing you better learn about it quick. You gonna look crazy first before you look gorgeous. I'll tell you that. You're gonna look insane first before you look good. So now I have that blended out nice and good, Let's get it a little piece. Alright. So we got that going on right here. Now that we have that in our brows with everything, so looking up.
You're listening to Separate.
All right, so let's let those beautiful. I should. I should. I can't find my fabric, y'all, so I'm gonna use this brush I just used. You know, and I'm going to put this on. Okay, then we're gonna put okay, let's do the other side. All right, now I'm going to brighten up near my eyebrow area using this one. It's by NYX Born to Glow. And Okay.
Hey y'all, I hope y'all enjoying the video so far. I was not able to add in the last clip of me doing my foundation, but I added some pictures, TikTok videos of what the look looked like at the end. I hope you still love it and enjoy it. And peace, love, and blessings, and see you in the next video.